Please don't forget about that. Love free shipping, and we have 3 flex pays available. Just pick your palette. Again, it's Avant-Garde, Classic, or the Iconic, and it's easy. Plus, you get, of course, the Noir Mascara, which is really unusual. We make it very easy to shop with us at HSN, and we're gonna move on to the cream eyeliner. Okay. This is the only airing it's gotten for Jay's visit. And again, we have free shipping. We have 2 flex pays on this. You get the liner, and you're gonna get the pencil to go, or excuse me, the brush to go along with it. Now, the liner by itself retails for, there you go, thanks guys, $25. That fabulous professional brush is $26. So again, do some math, 51. We're at $24, and again, free shipping and 2 flex. Now, I love this because, once again, I think eyeliner is one of the most difficult things we deal with as a woman in makeup.
Absolutely, and I'm going to actually call out one of, I love when you guys write me and I'm on air. Like, I wish I could like tweet back and everything while I'm on air. They don't allow that here at HSN. We got to talk to somebody about that. But anyhow, I mean, I obviously can't talk and tweet. But the point is, somebody wrote me last night during my show, and they live here in Florida, and they said, on my last visit to HSN, I talked about my cream eyeliner, which has a gel base. So if you're familiar with gel liners, this has a gel base. She said, I trusted you, I tried it, and at the end of the day, in this heat and humidity, I put it on my lids, and it does not transfer. So if we take a look at our model, and then I'm gonna do a little live demo here, just with a before and after. She is wearing the cream liner just along her top lid. Like most people love to apply it, close your eyes for 1 second, and then open your eyes. So you can see in the before and after, it really gives her that beautiful doe-eyed look, which never goes out of style. I mean, it's classic 50s look. You know, Adele loves it. Hey, why not? Everyone loves it. The point is, most women, especially in the summer with oily eyelids, everyone has oily eyelids, when you blink and blink, like look all the way up to the ceiling for a second, and now look straight and close your eyes. You close your eyes. You'll notice there's no black on her lids. There's no black up there. That's because this is sweat proof, it is waterproof, it does not transfer, doesn't matter how oily your lids are, how humid the climate you're in, and I'm gonna prove that here in the studio. I've put some on the back of my hand literally when we just started talking about this. This is 30 seconds. So what I love about it, first of all, look, sorry, I'm at the back of my hand, it's not as pretty as the models, but if you notice, it is pure, pure black. This is a secret that I brought from Marrakesh, because the Moroccans have harnessed the power of coal. So this is something from one of my international trips, brought it back, it's made in Italy. So what I wanted to do was create something that is pure black, but waterproof. So look at this, I'm gonna open this up, watch, I'm sorry. Okay, look at that. And I'm not done. I'm gonna keep doing this.
Shower, swimming pool.
You can literally go in a swimming pool. And yes, people have asked, you can go in salt water. Look how hard I'm rubbing it.
All right, let me do it. I gotta do it, hang on. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So the way you actually have to remove it is obviously with makeup remover.
Look, and it's gonna take you a little bit of time.